Hi, my name is Jessica Scott, and I decided to do my senior project on why I think music therapy and music in general is important and that it can change the world for the better, and it has the power to do that. So, music has the power to help people and bring people together in many different ways. It can help, like, physically, mentally, and just help whenever you're feeling really stressed. It's like one of the best things that music can do. Um, Music is very important to people, and a lot of people, I think, incorporate it into their lives. So I thought for my senior project, I want to show that it was important to incorporate music when people are younger. At a younger age, they have the opportunity to do more things, and like they're more willing to do like more things, and it's like more accepting to go out there and try something new. And then as you get older, it's kind of hard to do that. So one of the scientific reasons that music is great is they've started using medicine and they've used music on patients. And music has started to become very popular in hospitals, especially during surgeries or after surgeries. They'll have, if you want, you can have someone play guitar during your music, during your surgery. You can pick like the playlists that you choose, or that we want the guitar to play, or you can pick playlists to play during the surgery and after the surgery, that the songs that you've picked, and they'll play that for you. And patients said that's actually helped more after the surgery, as well as during the surgery, but more after. They said when the medicine doesn't help, they like to use the music to recover from it, and it helps healing a lot better when the medicine isn't working as well, and they have something to take their mind off the pain, so they use the music, which is starting to become really popular. Also, another thing that music does for people is it can help bring back memory. A lot of older adults use it to bring back or jog a memory that they've had from long ago. When they are trying to remember something, they'll think of like a piece of a song, or they'll play a song and they'll remember something that they couldn't have remembered without the song, because that little beat or that little music can help from when they're younger, because music is incorporated to our lives. It's like as soon as we are born, like mothers are taught to rock their babies to like anything, to a rhythm or a beat, and it helps the babies fall asleep. Or when you're younger and you're in music class, and just like a simple clap motion or playing the drums can help like a ton with music. And I think that's important, which is why I chose younger kids to incorporate it in my senior project. So for my senior project, there was a lot of problems when I first started, because I had so many ideas and what I wanted to do. My first idea was to go to Boston Children's Hospital and work with them and do a ton of stuff um, by like going in there and singing to the kids, but they have really strict rules about going in there. They got back to me and they said I could do like a one-time thing where I could go in there and do it, but the kids wouldn't really be able to see me. I would have to go into a studio, and they would see me projected onto all the TV screens upstairs to where the kids were. But it was only a one-time thing, and I wanted it to be like um, more continually going, and instead of just a one-time. So after I couldn't do that, I tried doing it at the library, but there wasn't a way to get the kids there after school. They would have to take a bus. So I was thinking more locally, like the closest thing I could do that would be available to kids. So I did my project at the elementary school, and I didn't want to do it just with like the first and second graders. I wanted to open it up to all the kids in elementary school, so that every kid could have an opportunity to do this program. So on Tuesdays I have kids from first and second grade, and on Thursdays I had kids from third to fourth grade. And there was more kids in the first and second grade, which kind of surprised me, because I didn't think they would want something that, for like, it was an hour and like a half program long every day on Tuesday and Thursday. So I didn't think they would want to be there for that amount of time trying something new, which was got me really excited, because it means that like kids like are younger, starting to want to do more things, which is great. So on Thursdays, I had two students for third and fourth graders, one boy and one girl, and they were very into music. I gave them small, not huge homework assignments, but small enough, and they loved going home and like trying to learn new things. And some people like would go and learn new songs and then come in and present them to me, and I thought that was cool. And they wanted to get more involved. One girl brought her violin in. She wanted to learn more, and because I also knew violin, so we brought in more instruments. We also played guitar, and we did a lot of musical things with them. For the first and second graders, it was a little bit harder to teach them something that they would have an attention span for a long time, so I did a lot of small activities in a row. So like if I noticed one or two of them would just like start getting like they wouldn't like want to be involved in it anymore, so they would sit on the side and I would decide to do a new project, or everyone takes a turn being a leader in an activity. So there was a lot of fun games with them. It was hard to do more of the learning part with them, but it was fun to get them involved in music and knowing about music. We did one activity with them. It was a coloring note activity, and I think the more that you incorporate fun things to them with the important teaching style is really important, because they start to lose interest if it's just straight on learning. And I think that's important to incorporate like hands-on and like wanting to play like different instruments and stuff like that, because I think without the hands-on and the bringing in other music pieces, it's really hard to get them to learn stuff. And kind of a last thing that why I wanted to do this project, I wish that I had a program or something to incorporate me when I was younger into music programs, because I loved music, but I wasn't really sure what to do with it or like where to go. So I didn't start music till I was in middle school, my 8th grade year. But yeah, and I know like for stress relief, it's so great. Like I have a studio that I use at home, and it's great because if you're ever feeling stressed from school or whatever, I just like go in my studio and I'll play guitar or do whatever, and it's like the best thing ever. And I know it's like it's just really great. So this is my senior project. Thank you.